PTG365 Academy. Got it. That's the name. That's it. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I forgot something.
Wait.
What's up?
This ain't what they need to see.
It's all right.
Wait, the follow-up.
They're going to see it regardless.
No, this ain't what they supposed to see, bruh. Listen. You're used to the traditional way of explaining information. That's not what we're gonna give out.
Back to the drawing board.
We're gonna give y'all something better than just 3 + 3 = 6. No. I'm gonna bring this into life. I'm going to make what you're seeing and what you're hearing come to life. You wanna become an order broker? You wanna increase sales? You wanna learn real estate? You wanna learn marketing, branding yourself? Stay tuned. PTG365 Academy courses will be coming soon.
What's going on, everybody? We out here with PTG365, raw, uncut. Look, we don't got no script, no talking points.
At all.
We just here.
Raw.
We just here. Drop the heat. Drop the heat. Drop the heat.
No, it's 5 in the morning. You gotta be here.
Word, eyes red. No,
Let's wake up.
up.
No, I don't. Stop it. You do that.
You was out last night.
I wasn't out last night. We was out.
We was out.
We was out.
Y'all wasn't outside. Y'all was outdoors.
It was outdoors.
They outside.
No, Eric, stop it. Eric, you just came from Dubai.
I was outside.
Last time I seen you FaceTime me on a boat with a Louis Vuitton scarf, talking like PTG365 Academy.
That was a blanket.
Oh, my fault, blanket, my fault.
And it wasn't a boat, it was a camera.
Oh, yeah,
a camera.
Respectfully.
And a camera.
And a horse.
In the desert.
Next level. Next level. That's next level.
Doom buggy.
All LE.
Everything. Doom buggy. No drawers.
No drawers.
Let's get to it. What's up?
Look. We here. Look, first of all, this podcast is long overdue.
It is.
Long overdue.
It is.
It's time to let the people know.
We should have been here a year ago.
It wasn't right. It wasn't
You know what? But the timing is perfect. I know you guys just dropped season 2 of Driven.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got the course coming out, and we're gonna get into all of that. But let's backtrack a little bit. Let's take it all the way back. Because there might be some people who live under a rock and don't know what PTG365 is. There might be some people out there like that. So tell us how y'all got started. Give me the rundown.
You want to start?
Don't give me the PTG13 version either. I need the raw version.
Hey, the truth. I started off Yakopali's closing. LA, October 2017. I was working at a store called Honda downtown Los Angeles, finance director, running the whole finance operation and all that. And then Eric came to town. He brought Dave. Him and Dave came to town for an event, some Clico event they was talking about. They never even went to that shit.
Some what?
Clico event.
The hell is that?
Some shit that Dave talked about.
So that's it.
You never been to one after that? You're like, after that? So they came to they came out to LA. He called me. I told him to pull to the store. They pulled to the store. Literally, when I walked out my office, obviously being in LA, I don't have a lot of people from New York. I have no friends out there. You know what I'm saying? So seeing people from New York, especially I know Eric from middle school, seeing him out there, I'm like, yo, what's up, bros? Literally. I don't know, hole in the wall. Obviously, I know E from middle school. I put this, yo, what's up, my guys? Walked in. We dapped each other. Dapped E, hugged him, walked in, gave Dave the aggressive dap. Remember, I'm 5'7", so I got the Napoleon Mayweather strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to dap it up. So I dapped him up, boom, boom. We felt the energy. Or Brit, it was just love and vibes. Literally, I left. Remember, I left. I left office early. I was at the barber so lit. I left. I said, I'm gonna drop him to the rental spot. Somebody called him. The sound system. Shout out my man Edgar. Know what he do. I got a job for you. Don't care. So I left the office early. I took us to a rental car spot. They got the Bentley together. I think we're trying to get that. Oh shit! That was definitely I forgot. It is what it is. Come on, are you kidding? So we went to the spot. They got the Bentley. We met up later on that night. We went out. We had a lot of fun. We was in the drop top Bentley. And he was driving. They was in the front, was in the back. We just had fun. We was vibes. They was there for a couple nights. So last night they came to the condo. and we was smoking. We was all smoking weed in the condo.
Nah, it was a condo.
So we all smoking. Hold up. 10-10. Nigga, shout out to 10-10. So we all smoking weed. We all smoking weed in the condo. To tell you the truth, we all smoking weed. We getting high. We having fun talking amongst us. No females, no nothing. And then we was talking about the idea of PTG365. We had the name yet, but we was just talking about doing this, doing our own thing, doing this, doing that. We great here, we great here. Right. And then originally, how it started is because I was trying to have them come to LA to work at the Honda store.
Yeah.
To work at the Honda store. And then we was like, nah, forget that. Let's do our own thing. You know, and I remember he called his mom that night and he asked her, would you ask her?
I'm moving to LA. She's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, she you know, your mom said, yo, go ahead, give him the blessings, the love, you know, mother and son love, give him the blessings, tell him to stay. And then from there, we connected like so deep. And then when they left, we was just still trying to figure it out. And then at that point, I left my job and I came back to New York. I came back from the condo to my mom's basement.
Yeah.
Back in New York. And then from there, you know, we was like, yo, let's put it together. And then that's when Dave quit his job.
What were you doing at the time?
I was a new car sales manager at Honda.
You was working in car sales already too?
Yeah, I was in Lexus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the time I quit, came back, he quit, and obviously at the time we got both of us quitting. He told me taking a vacation, and he ain't no vacation. He never come back. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy. So he's like, yo, I'm taking a vacation. Ain't no vacation. He never coming back. So he set up took vacation, and obviously he put his 2 weeks in because
I really took a vacation though.
And yeah, I'm saying he wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
He never came back, and then we started from that point back in New York, and we started selling cars out the back of my father's 2017 Honda Accord. I'm talking about.
And this is 2017.
Yeah, we had no structure, no order, no guidance. We had no fan base. We had people not believing in us. But what we did have is a brotherhood, and we had belief in ourselves. And we believed in each other, that we could help each other out and bring each other up to a next level. We could use Dave's strengths. Dave's strengths might be my weakness. My strength might be E's weakness. His strength might be Dave's weakness. And we used that, and we became who we are today. This is PTG365. Now we're known across the globe, state to city, state to state.
Right.
We are the first. We are the first auto brokerage to put the automobile industry to that level in the urban culture.
Right.
We brought it up to Tiger Falls. It was people didn't want to grow up to be an auto broker. They never looked up to an auto broker. They're looking up to us now because we're changing the way and we're showing people how they can make money and have fun and change people's lives at the same time. And we can also employ people. And when you start employing people and you see the difference that you're making in these people's lives, you really start to understand, like, yo, God put me here for a reason.
Right.
He really put me here for a reason. Like, we sell cars to people, me and my brothers, and we have people cry to us. Cry. They're like, yo, I can't believe it. We showing people ways that, yo, you know how much time you people, when you go to Bentley, when you go to Lamborghini, especially as a minority, whatever,
Yeah.
they look at you ain't it, man.
Right.
All my brothers drive big cars, all under our names, all under our credit scores, all we got this shit at. He was 25 when you got your McLaren?
24.
24, McLaren 25, he was 25 my Lambo, he was 26 was Aston.
What year was that?
2018.
Wow.
A year after
I
we opened the company. You know, but it's just to show belief no matter where you're from. When we first started the company, I was in my pop's basement. He was in his mom's basement. He was in his mom's house.
That's a fact.
Little room, his room was so small, his bed was so short, his legs hang off the bed.
That shit was better.
Like, yo, for real, I'm saying
in
that.
the basement though.
No, it's better than the basement. I'm saying that. No, but it is, but I was in the basement, I didn't have a bed.
Oh, yeah, he was on the
I
couch.
was on the couch. The reason why I had a couch is because I moved back to New York and my pop said, why you not buying a bed? I said, I don't want to buy a bed because I don't want to get comfortable. That's the reason why I stayed on the couch for a whole year. I didn't want to get comfortable. I stayed in the same couch that I shared with my ex-girl in my old crib. So imagine I'm taking sleep on the couch thinking about her because it's our old couch we had together watching this in the crib. Real talk, but it's to show you like where you come from. I don't care about anybody if they don't believe in you or not. As long as you have belief into yourself, surround yourself by like-minded people, and you could do it. No matter what industry, wherever you're going, whatever you want to do, if it sounds far-fetched to other people, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Nobody, bro, it's up to you. And we here to this day.
And I'm gonna add to what Brandon's saying, because it's deeper than that. Like, with a partnership, a lot of people don't know. It's different personalities, and it could be tough. It either make you or break you. That relationship could have went left, because I knew Dave from college, I knew Brandon since junior high school, and we all different. Like, I'm cool, Dave's aggressive, Brandon's aggressive. He really is like a Mayweather, and Dave is just, I don't even know, he's just whole nother level, and I'm just the balance between both of them. So I remember waiting in front of Brandon's house. Dave was at the club, and Dave didn't like meeting people. Dave was like a whole nother type of person. Like, if he knew you, great. If he didn't know you, he didn't want to get to know you. Brandon is just loud, extra. You either love him or hate him. I remember I called Brandon like, yo, let's go, let's link up, let's go. I want to meet you. I want to introduce you to my boy Dave. We could probably put something together. It could go crazy. Brandon's like, all right, pull up to my house. I pull up to his house. I wait in front of this motherfucker's house for 2 hours. He's like, I'm getting ready.
Kind of like today.
Every day he's like that. And I'm sitting there, mind you, Dave is at the club waiting for us, trying to link up. Like, yo, where you at, bro? Where you at? He hate waiting, I hate waiting. And I had pride and ego at the time. It would have went left. Yeah. It went left. He's like, yo, I'm getting ready. Yo, wait right there. I'm sitting there playing my music. I'm chilling. I'm on the phone, setting up the night. This motherfucker did not come outside. Did not come outside. I couldn't went left.
No call, no show.
No call, no show. AWOL. I couldn't want to fight. And all I said, you know what? I linked up with Dave. I said, you know what, cool. We're going to figure it out. And that's how the whole trip to LA came about. We had a Belby Clico event. That's a Champagne.
Yeah.
They do a big event every year. Nothing but beautiful women. Everybody dressed to impress. It's an elegant, it's a very upscale event. We never even made it to that event. We went, like Brandon said, the energy just, it was crazy, it blew up. He left work that day. I'm like, yo, what kind of shit they running here? He left in the middle of the day. Took somebody's car, we was going, and then went back. When they got a haircut, I'm like, this is what you do in LA? We need to be in LA. And that's how the whole thing came about. Like, maybe we should do something out here. Maybe we should do this. So the whole idea of PTG365, a lot of people don't know, it started in downtown Los Angeles. We sort of started our first auto brokerage out there, but we ended up going back to our roots in New York, and it just went crazy. But you gotta put your pride and ego aside with partnerships, because you're gonna have different strengths, different weaknesses, different upbringings, different mindsets.
Different responsibilities.
Different responsibilities.
That's the big one.
And you really don't know your responsibilities from the beginning, because you're all just coming together. Remember, they didn't know each other. I knew both their personalities. It could have went crazy. What if they both had the same, they used to have the same kind of responsibilities?
That's too, another thing that a lot of people, and I'm gonna give this advice to entrepreneurs out there trying to build up with other successful people, is that you really have to let your other teammates score. Because we're all three superstars on the same team. Like, it's superstars. Right. So it's like, he on his own team, he was doing 30 a night MVP, he was doing 30 a night MVP, I'm doing 30 a night. Now we're in the same team.
Right.
Now it's like, you see how people now, when they get older, like for example, Harden now Durant wanna come back together at 30-something trying to win a ring. Why ain't, you forgot Westbrook, Harden, and Durant was on the same team when he was 21, 22, 23? And they go to the level, they had too much ego and pride. The thing with us, now you do Dave, you shine. You rock out. You shine. E, it's your time, you shine. Rock out. B, you shine. Rock out. It's none of that, there's no hate, there's no blood. At the end of the day, we eat at the same table.
Right, and you gotta have trust. It's like a marriage, and it's like, it sounds crazy, but you married to the money.
Married,
you're in bed for this money. Like, yo,
you share the same bank account.
You share the same bank account, same credit card. Our first credit card, no cap, we all have good credit. We have to compare all credit scores. We win the dealer track, grant everybody credit. You lying. Let me see this. Our first company credit card was $100,000. Imagine three individuals, big egos, big personalities, sharing $100,000 credit card on a bank account. You don't know what could happen. It could go left.
I do you one better. And I just tap it.
And our first credit card was under, but he had a PG it because he was with Bank of America.
Right.
He was like, yo, my credit, I'm African, I'm this.
I tell you what it was. I had at that moment the best credit, and I had to piggyback my company, but nevertheless, these two, if
Don't touch me.
stop. Don't put me in there. I do that. I do you one better. I remember like it was yesterday because I always say this. Hold on for a second. Yeah, just wait. I say this. If I didn't, because he rubbed me the wrong way before I met him.
Before you met him?
Yeah, because he had my man outside waiting.
So you already had some like I'm gonna talk. You prejudged somebody.
Yeah, I'm like, he had my brother waiting, so I don't need to meet him. Then when I met him, it was all off a dap. That's how deep this is.
Energy don't lie. I tell people that all the time.
If we never dapped each other, if he didn't leave at that moment, if it would never happen. I do you one even better. When Brandon quit, he called me. Mind you, I just met him. That's Eric's name.
Yeah.
He called me, right? He like, yo, D, bro, I quit. This is on my daughter. I said, word? I knew what he was making. He knew what I was making.
At that time too, I was making $500,000.
That's a fact.
Man.
On paper. On paper.
No cap.
This is no cap.
$500,000.
This real life. This is real podcast, real life shit.
Real life shit.
Half.
And that's $500,000 working a job.
That's a fact. That's my dog. And that's my dog.
I actually still got eliminated too. Like, all right, now.
So when he told me that, and I said, my brother jump off the cliff, I'm gonna jump off. So I jumped off. I remember like it was yesterday. I walked in, Burns Group, gave him a bottle. I said, yo, I came in. I remember what I wore. Balmain jeans, Givenchy sweater, Yeezys on. Everybody was like, oh no, nah. Everybody was like, nah, Dave, no. Gave him. I said, yo, God bless you. I tapped myself up when you finished. I said, Dave, God bless you. Let me get some, brother. Appreciate you. He said, Dave, God bless. I want you to win. The first deal we did was an X6 black X6. That was the first deal we ever did. A black X6. After that, sky was the limit. You gotta understand something too, and to tap into what they both said. When you're on a team with another LeBron, another Tracy McGrady, another Iverson, another Jordan, you gotta be able to play your role correctly. There's no ego. There's no ego. I had to learn quickly what he does. Mind you, I knew E for the longest, but I don't know him business.
You from Queens too?
Big Queens.
So that's how y'all met, college.
Big Queens. I met him in BMCC. He skipped word to my mother, he skipped a grade. He skipped a grade and was in BMCC at the age of 16. Don't ask me how.
16?
He was in college at the age of 16.
I had mad baddies. That's what Dave rocked with me.
I rocked with him because I was 18, he was 16. But we was mingling with the baddies.
Yeah, for real.
In the lunchroom in BMCC, you had to have a baddie. So I rocked with him with that. And then I connected deep with him because I connected deep with him not only on a business time, but that's my spirit animal. I tell everybody.
In the club, we in the spot.
It's over. Everybody is waiting to see the spirit. They wait.
Like our party is coming up on Friday.
Yeah.
No, they waiting to see the show.
Oh, come on.
I'm clearing everything. Clear it. Go.
Move. Tidal wave. So
That's love.
now we're here, and we are breaking barriers. Look, you gotta think about it like this. We made Forbes twice. We made Forbes twice.
Yeah,
we made it twice.
The
The first time, and then they highlighted us during COVID.
Oh yeah.
They highlighted us as 15 black owners.
Top 15
black
Black-owned
businesses you should know about. They're COVID.
You know what I think a lot of people don't realize though? 2017 was not that long ago.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Remember, because 2020 blew by because of COVID.
boom.
Yeah.
And then back then was 2019.
Yeah.
So, right, and this is November 2017. So it's really almost 2018.
You know what's crazy? I started my business November 2017, and that's why what y'all telling me is crazy. Because I'm like, I know that's not a lot of time.
Bro, that's right there.
I literally started.
Hey, bro, we had our first. They reached out to us to have our own show in 2019.
That's 2 years.
That's 2 years. We have our own
that's
show.
crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Like, when you really
our
put it
own
into
show real
perspective.
quick. Our show is driven on Snapchat, the #1 show on Snapchat. We have last season had 1 million subscribers, over 19 million viewers. This season, Driven 2 is out right now. The numbers come out soon, but you know we did for season 1.
Double it up.
So you know, triple it up.
Yeah.
Merch is out too. Like the new, I only got the new fly. I got the old shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the new fly shit. The new merch is out of control. Go get that PTG365 merch.com. Go get all the new merch. I promise you. Go to Snapchat, type in Driven, subscribe. You'll see all the fly shit. And then I'm gonna tell you about the courses in a few minutes. Don't worry about that.
We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
Go ahead, though.
Now, you know what's crazy? I don't know. I don't think y'all two know, but I was talking to Brandon. We linked up in Jersey. I don't know if it was after or before curfew. Yeah. I went straight from the airport. We went to link up at some restaurant. It was like midnight.
Oh, we did Avos.
Avos?
Yeah. Avos. That was 2019.
That was 2019.
2019.
That was 19.
Avos, yeah.
And it was crazy because I was actually telling him how I found out about y'all, bro. It was crazy. Like, I don't believe in coincidence, you know, the whole energy thing. Like, you know, it's wild. So I'm over here in San Diego. So at the time, it's crazy because 2017, I lived in LA too. I had just came back from a deployment. I was in the military. I came back from deployment on Thanksgiving. By December, I already bought my crib, flipped my first house, and then I bought a spot in LA. So we was all probably in LA at the same time. Not even knowing it. And I'm from Ozone Park.
Yeah.
I'm from Queens. Yeah.
Oh, we went to school. We went to school.
Yeah, I went to school with
We
brother.
from Dante. You went to school with Dante.
I went to 210. We had beef. We had beef.
That was hanging with us. We were smart. We would go there and wash y'all. Freshman finally washing.
So it's crazy. So I'm in San Diego getting a haircut, right? And at the 2019, I was really making crazy chicken at the time. I was working for somebody else at the time. But I had my business on the side and working for him. It was crazy. But so I'm getting my hair cut by my homegirl Crystal, and she cut my hair. And she like, yo, you know, I know about like 4 people that's up and like this crazy. It is killing it from Queens.
Oh, Chris Shaw went to school.
Yeah. And I'm like, word. She like, yeah, bro. Like, it's this dude named Brandon. You probably know him. And he's showing me pictures. She's showing me pictures of all of you, and I'm like, I don't know any of these people. Literally, I'm like, yo, I don't know.
The same neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I don't know them, but they look like they doing good. So I end up I was about to have an event January 18th of 2020. Because mind you, this is 2019 still. So I was about to have an event. And somebody that was working for you at the time, I don't know if they still do, they reached out to me. And they're like, yo, would you like Brandon to come speak at the event? And this was a week, mind you, a week ago, I didn't even know who Brandon was.
I think
I know who said that.
I know you said it. It was
Nah, it was I.
I don't know, I don't even.
I think it was a girl.
It was a girl.
It was Key. It was Key.
So mind you, a week ago, I didn't even know.
He made a grand interest in all.
He came to the big firm.
Yeah, I'm like,
So stop.
You know what's crazy? You know what's funny about that? I had just, that day, so it all happened back to back. So a week before that, I didn't even know who Brandon was, right? A week after, I found out about that. And she's like, yo, I can set up a meeting while I'm driving to New York. I was just moving from Cali to New York. Literally, the day I linked up with you, I had just drove cross country.
Wow.
All my stuff still in my car when I pulled up to the office. I had just bought that coat in Colorado because it was cold. I literally didn't have anything else. I had just bought that coat to make it to New York.
Right.
So it was crazy the way it played out, and then you came out to the event. He spoke to the event January 18th. It was supposed to be like packed.
Oh shit, I remember that event. Yeah, that was a good event. That was a.
It was supposed to be even crazier, but there was a snowstorm the day of. A snowstorm the day of. Flights was canceled. I had people coming from all over the country.
I think Ant went with me.
Oh yeah.
Ant was with me.
Yeah.
I remember Ant was with me at that event.
So it's crazy.
I rocked that event. That was the event.
We swapped. Yeah, and they go with you.
It was crazy because like that all happened all back to back. You know, everybody talks about coincidence, but again, it was that whole energy thing. I'm like, bro, that's wild. Like I just found out who this was. Someone reached out to me, and now we're here at an event, and now we're here at a podcast.
So it's so crazy because I remember he came to the premiere party shortly after because that was January 2020. We had a premiere party in February or March 2020.
Yeah.
I'm getting my suit. I'm leaving out. He's walking. Oh, you had bought your suit first.
Yeah.
He's
I was
walking
in there.
out. I'm walking out. Like, what up? Where you going? He's like, yo, I'm going to your premiere party. He's going to premiere party. That's so funny.
I'm going to your shit.
And this was the day before. We was both getting us. It was the day before.
Hell yeah.
That's how it always is. Last minute.
I know y'all don't got y'all shit yet.
My suit got made today. I was on FaceTime with her. She's in another country. That's the crazy part. My suit is in another country.
My suit coming at 12 a.m.
She's coming. I told her overnight herself with my suit.
She has to.
You got that?
I'm more than serious.
From where?
DR.
That's next level. Y'all hear that?
This is real life. My suit is in another country. I told her to overnight
I need to
herself.
fly with the suit.
I swear to God, she's flying with the suit.
I'm sending my videographer to pick up my pants. My pants is in Miami. Go to Miami and pick up my pants. And come
Real life.
Like this
It's
how,
real life.
but
It's real
thank
life.
God for everything because we're able to move like this now.
For real.
Nah,
Like,
you
from
better.
where we from to be able to hop in Lambos in New York, McLaren.
Yo, hold on. I remember.
Yes.
I do you one better. I remember, right? I remember like it was yesterday. Remember, I just met him. I just met you. We have this is the first time you ever came to where I live. I'm weird like that. I don't share where I live, where I lay my head, with my
still
family.
don't.
I really don't.
He lying.
He came.
You got to all the girls. He lying.
Stop it. Anyway, he
That's
came.
different. That's different.
Let's not get into that. Stop it. Stop. So he comes to my mother. Yeah.
Push that button.
Stop. So he came to my house. He was with a girl he was dealing with at the time, and I gave him my GLE. I swear to God. Yeah. He pulled up in the Honda, and he was like, "I'm going." I said, "I just met you."
Who was that? Who
You
was
was
that?
with Dad. You was with Daddy. That he was with Daddy. So he come to my crib dressed up. Like in his head, he's saying yes. In his head. He comes dressed up in the Honda. He's like, yo, bro, I need a GLE. I'm going out tonight. I'm like, you know what, here? I don't know. I just said here. I don't even do that. And I'm like this, we go. And I remember when I did it with the 6. Remember when I did it with the 6? I'm like, the GLE went away. The GLE went away, and I'm like this, yo, bro, I need the 6ers. Leave it outside of the crib now.
Yeah,
The cool.
Me and I don't give a fuck about that.
He didn't care.
I don't care.
He still don't care.
You?
No, yes, I do.
He don't
Make sure you use my position, please.
Him,
Don't
he's
mess
like,
it up,
he checked the
please.
tires, the rims, this. Me, I'm like, bro.
The Urish,
You had the key on the tire. You had the key on the tire.
what?
The Euros
You what? Hold on. One of my drivers. Shut up.
Bob, you shut up.
No, not you. Him. No, he was on speaker. I said no speaker.
I have, he got a 4-way seat configuration in his Euros 2021.
Oh, yeah, but that shit, yeah.
Bro, I had 3 girls in the
He had
back.
5 bitches in the car.
I had 5 bitches in
I
the
said,
car.
what the fuck?
One driver. He's like, don't ever put 5 girls in my car. What's wrong with you?
I know why, because you got bitches sitting on the console. We in here, we buying up. I'm like, yo,
We buying up. Fuck that, we buying
True,
up.
I ain't gonna hold you up though. After 90, by May, it's whatever. It doesn't
After that. I ordered my
No, but honestly, tell you the truth about my car over Maddox. I gave my car to somebody in Atlanta to hold for bread.
That's real
No
life.
cap.
That was
I just got my.
I put 5
I
bitches in my car.
don't forget though, no cap. I got my car in November. I gave my car away in December.
30 days.
Don't forget that. I gave it to
30
somebody.
days. 30 days in Atlanta.
Give me 30 grand, hold the car.
But see, that's what
Like we
we're talking
don't, but that's what we're talking about. How to make money
That's what we're gonna talk
off
about
of your
because
luxury items. So look, I made, hold on,
Yeah, go ahead.
30 grand off of my car
In a month. You said
In a
30
month.
days.
in a month. Imagine doing that shit.
But it's deeper
doing
than
that
that
the
though,
whole
because
year.
you still bought a car at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just leveraging your platform.
Yeah,
It's
you
set right there. It's high demand for that Euros.
Turn
That's what you gotta do.
Well said.
Liability.
Sign up for
tax.
PTG365 Academy.
PTG365 Academy will teach you everything you need to know.
Mastering sales, brand development. Tell them the rest.
Becoming
Auto broker.
the greatest auto brokers in the world.
Honestly, Tage, we don't tap into that, but honestly, to be the best, you gotta learn from the best.
That's a
That's a
fact.
fact.
That's
That's
it.
a fact.
Like,
It's
to
that
be
simple.
the best,
It's that
you
simple.
learn from the
It's
best.
that-
That's
it's
it.
that simple.
And
It's
we're
simple.
gonna
People
let
make
you
it
do that.
difficult. It's simple. People make it
Can
difficult.
I say something? Hold on, wait, I gotta. You know, we forgetting, and we said this earlier, I gotta say it again. We made Forbes twice. I gotta, you know what it is? 'Cause we're just in it. We made Forbes twice.
3 times, because I had PTG now.
Oh, I'm sorry. We made Forbes 3 times. No, yeah, it's real life. It's real life. It's real life. It's real life.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm
It's
saying
real life.
that wasn't 3
That was
times.
Forbes International.
I ask you another question. Ask you no shots to nobody. No shots.
Well, 3
Hold
times.
on. No No shots to
And we coming
nobody.
this year too.
Hold on, wait, we coming. No shots to nobody.
Domination.
I'm gonna keep it a super 100 with you. No shots to nobody. God bless everybody. I bet your favorite rapper didn't make Forbes 3 times, respectfully. Or your favorite athlete did not make Forbes 3 times.
He's talking
Respectfully.
In 24 months.
Yeah, I don't agree.
24 months. I did that. I said it.
I didn't say
It's
that.
love.
It's so
Love.
It's so love, but the realest thing ever is that the people you look up to don't teach you what they do.
In fact,
And that's fucked up
Fact.
in our world. They don't teach you how they became successful. We all look up to these rappers, these artists, boom, boom, boom. Come on, imagine if Jay-Z dropped the course. He let us know the moves he made.
They don't teach you how to make the move.
How he made
I ain't made the move. Never.
The
With all
work
due
we
respect.
doing, we're gonna teach you how to make. We giving the source, every little thing that what we do. Implement that into your process. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you do podcasts, if you do real estate, if you do automobile sales, furniture sales, technology sales. I don't care what it is. If you're a party promoter, I don't care if you're a girl on OnlyFans. We're gonna teach you how to brand yourself. Get yourself publications. Get yourself into these magazines. Get yourself to with these hip hop clients. Get yourself to with these big people. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a secret to all this stuff. Like,
it's a science to it.
It's
It's
a
a
science.
science.
All this shit. I'm gonna drop them a quick little gem. A gem that I already dropped.
Yep, and this is
Right,
success
listen.
broken down to a science.
Think about it, right? You try and get in contact with your favorite rapper, athlete, whatever the case may be. Go to their following, right? Go to who they're following, and if you're following anybody that's mutual, or if you're following somebody that you know that you can get to easier than you could get to your favorite person, and your favorite person is following them, contact them first. Remember, if you try to DM Drake right now, right?
You gotta go to the gatekeeper.
Drake ain't responding. If I try to DM Drake right now, even though I'm verified, Drake may look at it and he may not answer back. He may look at it, but Drake is following Vinyls. Shout out to Vinyls, my brother. That's one of his producers.
Yeah.
Shout out Spin King. It's my other brother. Drake is following them. We one step away from Drake.
Right.
You think, nigga, we about to get Drake? Like, Drake is right there. Drake is right there. But you know what we're doing? It's waiting for the right time to approach Drake. Because what we gotta do is, spin. Hit up Drake, spin and Vinyls, hit up Drake. So now now Drake sees a DM with both Vinyls and Spin hit me up. Holla at Brand for PTG365. Let's go. That's how I got in contact with Meek Mill. Somewhere in 2018, Yours just came out. Nobody got the Yours. Literally, I was posted a red Yours. We didn't even have it.
Please, I remember.
We didn't even have it. Somebody had it, I posted it, and I put it on the gram. I said, this shit is fire. Let's go. Who wants one? Meek came to the town, remember?
Yup.
Meek came to New York. He said, who in New York has a Lamborghini Urus? Literally, somebody sent me that DM because they see me post it. They say, hey, DM me. I DM Meek, and I thought about it. I said, wait, Meek ain't gonna answer me. I looked at Meek's page, and who Meek following? Meek is following all the bad bitches from New York. Meek is following all the baddies.
And I know.
A couple of them we didn't.
That's a fact.
A couple of them we didn't.
Look at that.
A couple of something, like, you know what? I hit him. 5 of them. Text me, y'all owe me. I done blew every type of single dollar bill in the club.
Y'all owe me.
Starlink, Cityscapes, Heavens, Rivers.
Shout out to all y'all. Starlink, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the love guys.
Blew $1 million. $1 million.
Send it down.
So I'm like, yo, hit Meek up, tell Meek I got the cars. They hit Meek up. 5 women that Meek follows hit him up. DM Brandon, well, at that time Lamborghini B. DM Lamborghini B.
Actually had a ring to it too.
Yeah,
Meek. He gotta be the one. He gotta be the one.
Lamborghini B.
Word.
Meek DM me, like, yo, what's up? Where got the Europe? I'm like, oh shit. I'm about to hit my brothers. Like, yo, Meek just DM me. I'm like, oh shit, Meek just DM me. Meek hit me up, yo, send me his number, call Meek up, from there takes a whole level. So, there's cheat codes in this shit.
Facts.
The people that's following your favorite celebrities, holler at them to text them and get with them. That's a cheat code.
You ever heard of there's something called, they call it the 7 degrees of separation, where it says that we, at any given moment, we're only 7 connections away from somebody. But like, you know, once you start getting some chicken, once you start being out there, that separation becomes like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. One.
That's a fact.
Right place at the right time.
Right place at the right time.
You have the dinner. Have the
That's a
dinner.
good one. I like that one. That's a good
7
one.
degrees is
7 degrees. I like that. That was nice.
Yeah, I heard that before.
So I want to ask y'all one question before we go ahead and get into the course and everything you guys got going on. Because you guys told me in the beginning, I see where you guys are at right now. And it's funny because every time I ask this to partners, I feel like every partner got a different answer. When do y'all think y'all really hit with something? What do you think was the moment where it clicked? When y'all really started getting momentum?
For me, it was this is real life
Oh, I know
shit.
what it's at. He gonna say,
I know he's gonna say it.
I know he's gonna say it.
Here we go.
Say-
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Say the whole full truth. He was not.
This is
Don't talk about food though.
Oh.
Yeah, just say
No,
right.
honestly, I know what I'm saying.
if we connect on the same power, if we connect on the same power, that's crazy.
I already know what you're
I know what I'm
Can
saying.
y'all give me an idea of what you think?
Nah, no cheating.
Mine was an event.
Oh, perfect. Good.
Alright, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I know
was
mine.
an
You already
event.
know mine.
Yeah.
Mine was an event. Real life, it was.
Give the people a sneak peek real quick, bro. Go live for like 3 minutes.
Mine was an
Go
event.
live on PTG.
Go live for like 3 minutes. 5 minutes. Let them know we cooking up there.
We are cooking.
Let them know we cooking up here.
We cooking. Mine was 40-40.
Can I get something for this Alino?
Yeah, me too.
That's the
Give
chicken.
me some books.
Give me some books. I got we hungry. Yeah, let's get
Oh,
some
you know what
books.
going on?
There's a truck outside.
Oh, the truck? Yeah, so this stuff is gonna be fucked up.
The whole stack, bro. Please, I love you. It's the whole stack, yeah. I gotta put it on.
It's real life. It's real life.
Alright, so you said at the 40-40.
The 40-40. The 40-40. Let me just go on live real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know we can all go in 3 lives? We do that right now.
Oh, yeah, you go all in the same live
Let's
now.
go on.
We all in the same room.
There's gonna be a lot going on.
Who other phone is good for charging? Our phone.
Oh, that's a glitch.
It's a glitch.
Oh, that's a glitch in the matrix.
Oh yeah, let me get that. Yeah. Let me get a water.
You join my life. You right next to me, bro. How much? Not
Yeah,
needed.
my shit stay up.
Sorry, guys. This is real life.
No, like I said, there's no scripts, nothing.
I don't know.
We just here.
Go ahead.
Mine was, damn, it's a lot.
You
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
I got you while you give you.
When was yours?
Ask the question again.
What was the question? Ask the question again, please.
So my question was, because it's funny, every time I ask anybody who are partners this question, it's always a different answer from the partners, right? So it's like, when did it start to click for y'all? When for you specifically, when did it start to click? When did you start feeling like it came together, when you was getting
Make sure the
momentum?
screen in the back is clear.
For me was, it's good. It's good. For me was 40-40.
What year was it?
2019.
You gotta paint the picture. You gotta paint the picture.
I got you.
2019.
I got you.
Oh, you got it.
That was a big step.
Wait, relax. Let me get it.
That was a big step.
It was 2019, and we bought out 40-40. You know what's crazy? When we spoke to the event host, we like, yo, listen, we're gonna buy out 40-40. She's like, there's no way, it's never been done. The only person that's ever done it was LeBron James, Jay-Z.
No, the whole 40.
LeBron James. No, I'm telling you, you did it. Yeah. LeBron James, Jay-Z and Beyonce, and Dr. Dre were the only people in New York to buy out 40-40.
Jay-Z part owner, he can't.
So that don't count.
That don't count.
Alright, so that don't count.
Beyonce don't
And
count.
the New York Knicks bought out 40-40.
Bought out.
Man, listen to me, man. Okay? Sorry, I had to. We brought out 44. We brought the whole team. The whole team. I ain't gonna hold you.
Open ball too.
It was open ball. There was trumpets.
Trumpets.
There was.
I seen that
That's when and then that was a picture that made it to Forbes the first time we
That was our
made it to
Forbes
Forbes.
picture, yeah.
So that's when that moment, which I treasure in my heart until I die, was when I'm like, we on one.
What about you, Brandon? What was yours? You can't use the same one as she
No,
did.
definitely not.
Yeah, hell no.
Everybody the same.
I thought we had the same one.
My moment was in November 2019. Was it November when you went in?
Yeah.
November 2019. PTG365 was, I think at that time, doing around probably like 40, 50 calls a month. Right? And my partner got incarcerated. Right? My partner, Eric, got incarcerated. And he had to do
30 days.
30 days. He had to do 30 days in jail. Right? And at that time, it was me, Dave, and the assistant running the whole company.
This is a whole fact another
So
fact.
we was running the whole company, so I'm like, shit, we like, it's really everything on our shoulders. Like, it was just me and you, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So, and then Eric was there on support through the phone, obviously, because
I was getting bugs.
But,
Working down.
Like that,
What's
he
up?
knows, obviously he calling us, but he knows at the same time that we didn't pick up, it was because
Holding
he was
it
working
down.
for the company.
Fact.
Holding it down.
Nah, Dave picked up.
Right?
I picked up.
I picked up. My shit was going. That month I had 35 calls.
I did.
35
No, we
calls.
matched each other.
I did a little bit more.
3. I grossed one.
He said a partnership.
Volume one, I definitely
Volume, you did, 1,000%.
That's what I'm saying. It was me and like it was the connection.
Damn, we
and
didn't
the
argue
trust.
that. We didn't even argue.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
That was 2018, not 19. Because my story is in 2018. So
Okay.
October 2018.
Yeah, he said 2019.
Oh, you meant 2018 October.
Oh, sorry.
It's the
Whenever
42.
whenever he got incarcerated, he knows more than me. It's October. October 2018, 2019, he was incarcerated and he had to do 30 days in jail. So I'm like, shit, how the fuck? This is us two and an assistant. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, damn, we gotta do. We bust our ass and we showed the fuck out that month. We cooked it up. We was delivering cars, selling cars, talking to clients, doing this. But at that point, it showed me and my company that how strong we are and how united we are. And it also showed at the same time, if you ever down at a point, or if you ever fucked up or in a fucked up situation, the great thing is about a partnership is how you can depend on your other people.
100%.
It's like a marriage.
Right.
You depend on your spouse if you got fired. Remember, he was in jail for 30 days. If he wasn't working with us and he wasn't part of the company, if he was working at a 9 to 5 job,
That would have been asked up.
there's no money. There's no money. Because he has partners and he believes in them, he came out with a check. Matter of fact, not only with a check, he came out and bought a McLaren.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no cap.
That's a
Right. I'm not even done.
That's okay.
But I'm not even done though, but I'm showing you.
My idea.
I still it. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Like he came out and got a check. He had a check.
He put him in that AP.
No, he got a check being in jail.
AP.
That's a fact.
When he came out from jail, he got a check legit for 60 grand, sitting up. How many people you know could legit with partnerships, with no investment? It's not an investment. It's your own business. You just started a year ago.
Yeah.
Could be in jail, could come out, your partner's like, yo, hear that bread, hear that
That's
cash.
a
And you come out and you buy a McLaren, you buy an AP, like, yo, I see y'all out here running around doing, y'all got Lambos, Astons. Excuse me, I need one for myself.
That's a fact.
Let me
That's
grab
a
one.
fact.
I'ma come out of jail, pull up doors on. What's up?
Doors up.
He lucky, ain't lucky. He lucky when you pull up, pick him up in the shit.
Word.
He didn't say sign.
He didn't even
You know
sign.
what I'm trying to say? But
That's where the shit set up. They can sign, do everything.
But at this point, it just showed me like, yo, that showed me like, cause I did for my people. That showed me if I'm ever in a situation, I'm good.
You good.
I'm good. Cause we showed here what we could do. So I know God forbid if I ever like God forbid if I break a knee, if I'm something's wrong with me, I have to go away. Company is good. Like I even seen it when I left in July and I went to get a new headpiece from the head top.
On the head top.
Yeah,
this shit, I'm rocking the fuck out of the
let's not
table.
forget that. Yeah, don't forget that bullshit.
Energy
No,
was not rocking
we're
the
gonna say
table.
a headpiece on the head top.
I didn't know that.
My people took care of me. I'm away.
It's natural.
I'm away, Cap. I'm away for 3 weeks.
Damn, bro.
I'm away for 3 weeks.
He rocking the table like.
The live is off. Turn it back on.
Alright, so yeah,
So anyway, that's what we did, and that's what showed me.
So that was your moment too.
I'm gonna say it a whole nother way. So it was deep.
It's
I
funny,
know
every time it's a different answer. That's why I love asking that question, bro. Everybody has a different time. Everybody has a different time.
So mine was this. When I knew the company was going in a different direction, was this. My dad that just died that year, 2018, right? I was just going through it. Like my pops, I grew up in the household, both my mother and my father. I was on an ankle bracelet for like 180 days. Like, long story short, whatever. And it transpired to me having to do jail time. I was going to order a McLaren. I kept saying, nah, I was going to do an S63 coupe because the company was clicking. I was going to trade. I had a Maserati at the time. I'm like, nah, I got to get out this shit. I had a Maserati 4 years. I hated it. I'm like, fuck this shit. I was upside down. I financed it. I was tight, so I'm like, I'm going to do an S63 coupe. My dad had just died. We was trying to push David to get a belly and take it. Like, yeah, you big, you get a belly truck. We flew to Miami. We set up an appointment with Raymond Motors. Yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So
I guess you could have been wrong.
right. We got your rule. So I went ahead. I'm pushing Dave. We pushing Dave to get a Bentley truck. We like, nah. He ended up not doing it. Next, you know, he bought an Aston Martin. This is right before I'm going. I still got an ankle bracelet. We celebrated my birthday. We had a private room at STK. Everything was crazy. Unlimited liquor. I'm like, yo, we really doing it. It was like the great part of Paid in Full. Really felt the energy. Next you know, Brandon bought Lamborghini Huracan. I had to go in. Then I had to go in. The momentum of the company was so crazy. Like it was just us just putting in work. Like no sleep. Like we was really hustling. Then I had to go in. I had to sit up for 30 days. Ankle bracelet came off. I sat up for 30 days. I came out. I had a big check. Everything was good. All the books and everything was correct with the money. And I knew at that point, like, yo, we got something great. Came out, bought a new watch. Had my car was ready, and it was to the races from that. Right after that, next you know, we was in all the articles. That next year, from November 2019 to November 2018 to January 2019.
After that, remember Forbes came out after my birthday.
But he was in a bunch of
from November 18 to like June 19.
It was over to the races.
It was over to the races.
We was riding Lambo, riding Aston Martin, riding McLaren. Money was not an issue. I'm talking about like we was like, yo, it's on me tonight. He's like, nah, he already paid the bill. We was battling. We would go to clubs, and it was like, who's gonna pay the bill first? We had competition. We had competition. We used to go to different spots. Yo, hold up. But it's even better than that. We used to go to certain spots. We used to go to certain spots like the Bills, 3,000-4,000, right?
Running.
He's like, yo, my car on fire. We out. We joking. Like we thinking we joking. We left. The car on fire.
J60 car was on fire.
J60
car was on fire. Like it's a different movement when you go to a restaurant with your chick and you pull up with girls and you walk out with your team. Like you didn't pay the bill.
Yeah,
I have to. My car is on fire.
We regulars.
My car on fire.
Yo, he going chop.
Next level.
What's up?
That should get your hype.
My car on fire.
PTG365 Academy will teach you how to put your car on fire.
Brand development.
Sign up.
Brand development.
Nah, real talk.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, so I want to get into real quick. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all know this story, right? But I always preach about mentorship through and through because it got me to where I got. So y'all know my boy Raphael.
Of course.
So
Good dude.
the year was 2018. It's actually crazy, right? Because this actually plays into what you guys are doing. This is dope. So,
They talking shit.
what they talking
He
about?
said it's possible.
I'm dead.
I'm invincible.
There's no chaser?
There ain't no chasers.
They ain't gonna bring no chaser?
We're the halal guys.
Oh, he got some. You got some? Yeah, bring some.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah,
What the 42? What the 42?
Right behind you. Yo, so check it out. 2018, right? 2018. I had already flipped a few cribs. What was it? Yeah, 2018. My first year flipping cribs, I made like $350,000. Still in the military. 2018, I was still active duty. 2019 come, boom. I start wholesaling, which is what Raphael was doing at the time. And I had no idea what I was doing. I was winging it, but I was winning. You know when you're winging it and winning, this shit feel good until you're not winning and still winging it.
Right.
So I'm like, Sprite.
That's great for a Sprite, by the way.
So,
Respectfully.
Respectfully. I'm listening.
so,
Where's that water at?
you gonna get that Sprite.
Damn.
Nah, so I reached out to Ralph. Ralph was killing it at the time, right? And I said, yo, bro.
Shout out to my bro, Raphael.
Hey, shout out Raphael.
Big shout out to
That's
Ralph
my bro.
B.
Big Cully in the yams.
Big wholesome, my big bro.
Big Cully in the yams. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, so I hit him up. I said, yo, bro, can you teach me what you do? He said, I have an event coming up. I said, bet, I'm in there. I'm like, where you at? He said, Tampa. I said, bet, so if I come out to Tampa, you meet me for lunch? He said, yeah. So I go out to Tampa, and he did some branding shit on me. He said, yeah, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm 10 minutes away. And I'm
That's you. You can beat me if you want it. Yeah, that's lit right there. Where the halal guys at?
Yeah.
That shit gonna be cold. Yeah, good looking.
There's a microwave in here.
Nah, so I link up with him, and he got me waiting like 30 minutes, 40 minutes at this lunch spot. And then, same thing like you said, if I had ego, I would have been like, yo, fuck this, I'm out, bro. But I'm like, yo, you know what? He got something. He got something I need to know, right? So he pulled up. Boom, we sitting down. He's like, yeah, bro, you on the right path. You just missing this, that, and that.
Brandon, what the fuck?
He said, you just missing this, that, and that, right? I said, word? Well, how much is your event? He said, 5 bands. I said,
When was this?
this was 2019.
2019?
No, 2018, 2018. This was 2018.
Thank you.
He said, I'm like, how much is your event? He said, 5 bands. Boom, gave it to him on the spot.
His number's been up.
He-
What we doing?
So I go to his event. I go to his event. And at his event, he got an upsell for like 25 bands. And I go,
Shake hands.
I said, yo, bro, fuck it. Here, boom, give him 25 bands. Crazy. The next week, literally the week after, I closed a real estate deal for 25 bands. Got that shit right back, bro. And then that month, I ended up closing on 150 bands. That same month, with the information he taught me. And it's crazy to me, because I hear people out there, because the game was different 2018. You couldn't reach out to somebody to teach you what you do. People was taxing or they was hating.
They didn't want to show you.
They didn't want to show you.
At that time,
They was still running it up.
We was at this,
2018 to hit us up, we ain't showing.
I ain't have no time. I was still pretty
hell.
up.
You're my show.
Word.
Shit.
I
Wow.
got shit to know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Right.
not. Nah.
So it's crazy now that we got people like you guys who are dropping knowledge, who are teaching people stuff, and aren't charging no 25 bands. Listen, the 25 bands was 100% worth it.
50.
Nah, it was 100% worth it. I ain't gonna lie.
100. Shout out to my bro, Tay Sweat.
But y'all here really go through it.
100.
Oh,
100.
Head time.
Yeah, put that on the door.
100. This though, he teach you to do 100.
That's crazy. That's
what I
next
like.
level.
You gotta think about it when you making certain money.
Yeah, it
It take
don't
away
matter.
if you
If
go.
I'm gonna generate millions, 100 is light.
100.
right.
Easy.
You dropped 25 that fast without even knowing.
I dropped 10K to go to finance school.
Nah, cause that's what it comes down to. If you wanted to be a doctor, bro, you dropping that bread in school.
The school dropped.
And that-
We're already doing that.
And doctors not making what y'all making.
But it's for like, if you really want to think about it, that's
having the
crazy.
freedom that we have.
Fact.
Doctors
That's
is
different.
getting into debt. Matter of fact, after you graduate college, you then went into debt
Without even-
$120,000. Before you even pay that back, you have an overhead. Before you even pay the overhead, you still in debt. That's the crazy life. That's crazy.
So that brings us to the next point, right? It's a different era now. 2021. We got people like you guys out here actually showing the game. Not telling people know in advance, but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Get us now while we hot.
Nah, fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
Price
fact.
about to go up.
People don't realize
Next year, that's
that.
gonna be 20.
For you take your time out of the day to help people. You lose bread in another area. That's why people because when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. When people don't pay, they don't pay attention.
That's good.
You know how many free events I went to where I'm like on my phone? It's a lot different when I pay those 5 bands though. I was like, can you go back? Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you in the back.
Real shit. But when you don't pay attention because you take it for granted.
That's a fact.
You don't take it. So tell me more about PTGacademy.com. That's what it is.
PTG365 Academy.
So tell me more about that. Let's get into it.
We'll do 3. I'll talk about becoming an order broker, and he'll talk about how the sales are branded, and he'll talk about how the sales are branded. So I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you what we do and how we go about doing it. We're going to teach you the steps on making a deal happen. We're going to teach you the steps on how to become the greatest order broker in the world. I want you guys to realize this. This is just real life. I've never met someone who owns a dealership yet, who owns an order brokerage that made it to Forbes or has a show driven. Never in my life, ever. I'm gonna teach everything. We're gonna teach everything, A to Z. I'm not gonna leave no stone uncovered. That's what we're gonna do.
I gotta go on live for this one so people can hear what I got.
The head. I'm going to teach you how to be the head of that brokerage. How to go into a dealership and actually win over the dealership. What to say. How to go about saying it. How to structure a deal. How to understand a deal. Know what banks to utilize. Everything. You gotta understand something. We've gotten, this is the craziest, this is so crazy. If an 18-year-old walked into Lamborghini, God bless my partners. If an 18-year-old walked into Lamborghini and said, I want to buy a Lamborghini, what they gonna say? Where's your cosigner?
They gonna look at him crazy.
Right. Guess what happened when he came to PTG?
I got him a Lamborghini.
Hello.
Not just a Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini Urus.
The Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Shout out to my bro.
Limousine. This is real life.
Shut it down.
This is real life,
Youngest
man.
person to have a Lamborghini too.
Understand this.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I was 25, the youngest with a Lamborghini. He beat the record. He 18. He 18 with a Lambo in his name. No cap.
We're gonna teach you how. And sometimes everything ain't glitz and glamour. You may have a client that been through life decisions where they lost their job and the car they currently had came into repossession. We're gonna teach you how to get them a car, how to put them in a place of need. We're gonna teach you everything. How to become the greatest order broker in the world.
And you know what's crazy? You know what the craziest part is? I'm thinking out loud right now. A lot of people don't realize the gravity of this right here. Hold up. Y'all was already making like $500,000 working a job, and now y'all talking about teaching how y'all what y'all doing now.
Right.
I want people to really understand that thought process, because most people would never even make $500,000 with their own business, let alone working the job.
Some people take 10 years to make it happen, man.
Right.
That's crazy.
This is real life. This is just
You got multiple household incomes in one before going independent. Like that's really crazy. If you really sit back and take yourself out of the equation, it's a lot of money. And then to quit that like it was nothing, and just to go ahead and just jump,
man, I just forgot. I'm taking off my car here.
Oh, that's how true it is. Oh.
Hold on.
Take the hat off.
Your phone by the floor. He about to hit the table.
He said not the hat, not the hat.
Stop. We made it through COVID.
Yeah.
at a location, shout outs to my brothers, shout outs to other companies, where there's a lot across the street and there's 7 establishments in that lot. 4 of them closed down. This is real life.
Thanks.
We made it through COVID.
History.
Where
We're living through
there was the highest Chapter 7 bankruptcies, the highest repossession rates, the highest. This is real life.
The crazy part is just to add to what my brother David's saying, we didn't get no government assistance. We didn't get no PPP. We didn't get no SBA loans. We didn't get none of that. None of us filed for unemployment because we said we're going to weather the storm.
That's real life.
And I'm actually mad because I see them giving all this money. No EDIL, none of that. We didn't get none of those loans. I'm actually tight. They was giving out all the money. We well qualified for those loans.
I got some EDI. I ain't gonna cap.
I ain't gonna cap. Shit, give me that now. We need that now. You got the plug, let us know. We need that. We need
I got that shit for sure.
Y'all motherfuckers ran it up so much.
Right, now we go through the second wave, they put us through hell. Show that.
Yeah, now you gotta show
You gotta
them
put
the
your birth
list.
certificate,
Blood
everything,
sacrifice,
right.
everything.
Send your license with you with the picture, like you gotta get verified for Instagram. Shit is crazy.
This is just real life. This is life changing. There is no course. Okay. There is no academy in this world that will teach you how to get somebody that's an 18-year-old and 11 years. There's no course in this world that will teach you how to stay afloat through a pandemic. If you're not ready to invest in yourself, I don't know when you will. What, you want to go buy the latest name brand? Oh, no, I got you. You saw some jewelry you like. No, I do you one better. You saw vacation because you saw someone else on vacation. You don't even know that the person that you saw on vacation used reward points off their credit card. You don't even know that. I want to teach you how to do that. How you go on vacation for free from spending. I want to teach you how to become the greatest entrepreneur you can. You run a nail salon. You own a restaurant.
Not the 42.
Not the 42.
Sorry, everyone. It was shout out to that. You run a business. You're looking to tackle your gifts that you were gifted. PTG365 Academy will help you in ways you have no idea about. Look at us. We've been through it already. Watch this. You ready? Watch this. Let me mess with your head. Let me mess with your head. Eric Whitehead, the age of 24 going into 25, purchased a McLaren 570S.
I just turned 24.
Spider. Excuse me. Let me go back. Eric, turning 24, purchased a McLaren 570S Spider. White exterior, red interior. Here's the crazy part about it. The radio didn't work. Swear on life. He said, I need the car now. They didn't drape him, no confetti, no bow, no nothing, no picture, no video, no nothing. He went in there with a sweatsuit and said, here's my money, I need my car. Let me mess your head up even more. Watch this, I'm gonna mess your head up. You ready? Brandon Medford purchased a Lamborghini Huracan with a learner's permit. He didn't even have a license.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? Hold on, wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I remember I went with him. That was when there was no AirPods. There was the headphones that was tied to that.
They had wires.
The wire was tied to the phone. Are you following me, PTG365 Academy? I do you one even better.
Doing better.
Dave Obaseki. Biggest car payment in my name was $1,124. I had to jump from that number to $2,700. I was the first of this company to purchase a 200+ car. In September, we opened less than a year prior. You following me? Are you with me? Because if you're not, I don't know how to tell you. This is real life.
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to sign up, I don't know what to tell you. Don't buy the bag, don't buy the dog, don't go out to eat. Invest in yourself. It's $1,995. When you do it, I give you a Zoom class. It's supposed to be $400. I give it to you $199 a month. Sign up.
You know what got it for me though? What got it for me is this, that we're all under 30, we African American men.
On Forbes 3 times.
On Forbes 3 times.
On Forbes 3 times.
And we grew up in the hood. Like I grew up in South Jamaica, Queens. Like I went to Hillcrest. I went to Hillcrest. I went to Hillcrest High School. You know what I'm saying? I graduated early. Like I was
had a daycare.
But they had a daycare. They had a daycare. They called it Hillcrest.
Hillcrest. I remember. I know.
Where was it? Daycare.
I went to Adams.
You went to Adams?
You went to John Adams?
Yeah, I went to John Adams.
Crazy.
Oh, that's
he
crazy.
was on that side though, so it makes sense.
Big man.
All my people was at it.
Oh,
Where you went to?
I went to the hill. The hill.
Oh, yeah.
What's the hill?
Richmond Hill.
Richmond Hill? Oh, I did a train trestle.
You went to school with my older brother.
Wow, that's crazy.
You remember?
What the Chinese?
Wasn't a train, nothing.
There was no train.
Nah, wrong school.
You went to school with my brother, remember? Edna.
All the school is brother, that's
Word.
right.
Yeah, it was.
So how old are you?
37.
I'm 24.
Yeah.
Dante's
Man, G37 too. That's how you my
I
brother.
got 16, no Kia. For real.
Yeah, 35.
So, like,
37. Like, my mom wanted me to get 30. My pop said, nope, that's my son. My son, at least.
I had a 37.
I was pumping, the principal's talking loud.
I had a 37.
Cash, though. Cash.
he loved his 37. Huh?
Cash.
But back to this. Like I'm gonna add and tap into what Dave is saying. But we really like revolutionized the auto industry, and we about to turn it up a notch because sales is sales. Whether you're selling groceries, you're selling books, you're selling phones, you're selling any kind of product, selling furniture. We're gonna teach you how to become a master salesperson, a master professional, a master negotiator. Teach you how to cultivate product knowledge, feature advantage benefits, how to close people, overcome objections, and be the best that you can be. Becoming a professional. We'll show you how to do it A through Z to make a sale happen. Overcome any rebuttal. We're going to role play. We're going to show you how to do it. We have Zoom calls. Sign up. Don't go to the club. Don't spend that money. Make millions. Financial freedom.
We was on jets. No,
he wanna go.
I can't get tight, bro. For real. This is real life.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I can't. I break the. All right, go ahead, talk. All right,
They gone.
all right, go ahead. All right, I'm chilling.
It's the 42.
It's the 42 for
My
sure.
partners talked about becoming an order broker, open up your own order brokerage, mastering sales. But the biggest thing is, before you even do all that, is tapping into your brand, right? And what a lot of people fail to realize that you are the brand. You.
Right.
The person that listens right now, you are that motherfucking brand. Whether you could think about it, all the biggest companies, right? Louis Vuitton, right? Vuitton, that's his last name. That's a brand, right? Walmart. Martin, yeah, it's his last name. That's a brand, right? All these is people's last names. They developed themselves as a brand. You see what we wearing right now, right? Take a good look. And it's a different type of flavor.
Take mine off real quick.
Take a good look.
I ain't wearing nothing. I ain't wearing nothing.
That's a brand, right? Brand development is the biggest thing in the world. And people fail to realize that you invest so much money into other people's brands to make them better and to blow them up, and what they do for you.
Nothing. Nada. Zero.
When the last time Dior came to your neighborhood and gave out food to the homeless? When the last time Hermes, like your Birkin is cute, when the last time Hermes came back and gave out gifts in Christmas?
I must have missed it.
There was one time with Chanel.
When the last time Louis Vuitton gave out turkeys in the Bronx or in Dykeman or Queens?
Or Brooklyn.
Or anywhere in the
Anywhere.
I'll wait. Nobody can name the last time, right? Invest into yourself, invest into your brand. Brand development is the biggest thing in the world. People don't understand that. There's times that you have to look, and it could be your last dollar. And I can tell you from being in the predicament, I invested $10,000 out of $11,000 I had in my bank account to invest into myself, to go to finance school, to learn finance, to become a finance manager.
Because you knew it would make you chicken though.
Not only that, but I had belief in myself.
100%.
Believe in yourself. I don't give a fuck what nobody telling you. If it's your mother, your father, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, your cousin. Believe into yourself. Let yourself know that you could do anything that you want to do. Put yourself around the right people and put yourself in the right environment. Because there's people with the same belief as you. But the problem is, you're looking for advice for people that's not in your same shoes. You're trying to get advice from your mother, your father. My parents are Caribbean. My mom makes $60,000, the most she ever made her whole life in a year. My pops makes 70. I make that a month. And plus, they're retired. They didn't have the belief because they couldn't see at the eyesight that I was seeing in life. And not everybody's gonna see your eyesight. You have to believe in yourself. Tap in. Spend your last couple dollars. It's okay. Put your back against the wall. Put yourself in a corner. Put yourself in a corner. That's the only way you're gonna work harder. I told y'all the story. I left from a condo to a couch. Real shit. A condo to a couch. Pops said, get a bed. I said, no, I don't want to get comfortable. Like, for real. And that couch had, like, you know, you get a couch and you didn't pay enough for the couch, so the couch get cracks after a while.
The leather one, yeah, the leather one.
He used to slide off that shit.
I used to put no cap. Tell you the truth, I keep it real because I want you. Because there's people like you. There's people where you sitting there right now. I was there. I know where you at. I used to put sheets over the couch so I could sleep at night. I brought the baddest females there to have intercourse with. It is what it is. I'm okay with sharing my story because I know where I came from to where I'm at now. But one thing I always had to myself and I have within my family is belief. I believed in myself. And brand development is everything. Because you're at a certain point in your life where you don't know should you quit, if it's gonna work, your family don't believe in you, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, you're gonna go broke. Yeah, your credit gonna get fucked up. You're gonna go do that. But you gotta believe in yourself and believe in the brand development. At the end of the day, you are the brand. You are the leader. You are the person. We're at a point in our life now we can invest into multiple different operations to run for itself because we believe in ourselves in the beginning.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm telling you right now, the brand is everything. Brand development, becoming an order broker, or mastering sales. PTG365 Academy. And don't forget that.
Sign up now.
Sign up
The prices are low right now. They're about to go up. Make sure you
Now,
sign
I ain't gonna
up.
hold you too. I ain't wanna spill the beans, cause
Oh,
I ain't wanna spill the beans.
there's about to be some beans spilled?
Everybody asks, yo, how you get verified? How it is, this, that? Even that shit too. Right, you wanna get verified? I got blue check. My name blue check. Company name blue check. My partner's blue check is in 30 days.
If I'm not mistaken, the only brokerage.
Like,
with no check.
But it's all
Only.
I didn't even get to that yet.
Oh,
Slow down.
it's
Listen,
on a platform.
it's real life. Like, yo, how? What we doing, and I say we because we a team, I don't use I no more. What we doing, we teaching you everything that they didn't want to teach you. They didn't want to teach you that, you know why? Because they were scared you're going to be better than them. With us, I'm not scared. Everybody can eat. Our phones blow up. I got 3 phones for a reason.
Hold on. Let's show how many phones we got on the table.
Look at the table. 100 plus texts, 300 texts each phone. We giving you the juice because we need help. We're so busy, we need help. I want you to help. I want you to help. The world is so big, we all can eat. We all can eat. We're not trying to do it by ourselves. We're trying to share the love, share the wealth. Each one teach one. We all gonna be wealthy. The people in the higher ups, they don't want to teach y'all because they don't want y'all in the inner circle. That's why there's only 2,700 billionaires in the US. They don't want to teach y'all. That's why there's 14 millionaires in the US. They don't want to teach y'all. But there's 400 million people in the US. And y'all suffering. And it's fucked up. They got y'all in a cycle. They want to teach you what you should be trapped in because they want you to work for them. Not in this case. We want you to learn. We want you to get the steps, understand the process, give you the cheat codes. Remember in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, R1, R2, up, down, left, right.
Yeah, I had the book.
Unlimited lives and all that. They give you the cheat codes.
Unlimited ammo.
What it took us to learn in 4 years, I'm gonna teach you in 30 days. I ain't scared. Go check my page, Brandon Medford _ PTG _ 365. Cars for all these celebrities, all these people that's young. How you get a Bentley? How you get a Lambo? How you do this? How, right? I'm gonna teach you how. I'm gonna show you the banks that you need to connect with. I'm gonna show you what credit scores you need to look at. I'm gonna show you how to build your credit in 60 or 90 days. I'm gonna show you how to. Nah, I can't even show you that. But we gonna show you a lot. And I love my brothers, I love my family, and I love every single person that invested and believed in the company. And shout out to every single person who believed into our brand that gave us the opportunity. That's all we ever asked for.
Right.
I always say to myself, to everybody who I've ever met, just walk me in the door. Put me in the room. I got everything else. I'm gonna shake the room. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
And listen, to add to what Brandon is saying, we're growing and expanding with PTG365 every day. We're hiring and we're looking to open up other stores in other cities, and we're growing at a rapid pace. So make sure you contact us at PTG365auto.com, and you can send in your resumes.
Hearts on the motherfucking IG. You see the hearts, baby?
Drop your resumes. You can drop everything you want to get in
Real
contact
life.
with us. PTG365@yahoo.com. You can email us direct if you're looking to help us grow and help us expand in other
Big
cities.
quote.
Contact us now.
Big quote, 2021. Biggest quote of them all. And we will end it like this.
Ooh.
In 2021, we don't want friends. We want business partners.
I always say that. I love that.
No more friends. I don't want friends. I want business partners. I want partners. You know what? It's too much for us, and I admit it. It's too much clients. I want to. No.
Too many phones.
Hey, look.
All of them.
Take that.
We got more than pass them on.
Run LA. Run Miami. Run Atlanta. Run North Carolina.
Run Texas.
Run South Carolina. Run Vegas. Run Colorado.
Run Vermont.
Run Nebraska. Run Mississippi. Run Philly. Run Pennsylvania.
Run Dubai. International.
Run Toronto. 6.
Yeah.
Toronto, I'm ready for y'all, man.
Big.
I'm gonna be in the UAE.
Much love.
Help me.
Blessings.
Help me.
Yes.
Dubai.
Appreciate everybody. We love you. Thank
God
you for
bless.
the support. Listen,
PTG365
Academy.
Tap in, baby. Tap in.
Big tap in.
Now. Last thing.
Not now, but right now.
J Monopoly, shout out to you. Shout out to having the courage and being brave enough to even reach out to me when somebody reached out to you to tap in with me, because it takes a lot of courage, a lot of balls. And when you want to reach out to somebody, reach out to them, because no is just another word for new opportunity.
That's a fact.
You don't start to work. You don't start to work till you hit no. You know what I'm trying to say? The average human being from the age from when they're born to they're 17 years old, they hit no 150,000 times. You hit a word yes 3,000 times. It's a 30 to 1 ratio. So think about it. When you're a kid, your parents, no, don't touch that. No, don't do this. No, don't go out there. No. So your mind is conditioned to hear no. 150,000 times you hear that average human being, and you hear yes. Think about it. You want to holler at a girl? No, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to do this. Holler at a guy? No. You only hear yes. 30 to 1 ratio. So for every, you hear no 30 times, every 30 no's is 1 yes. No means new opportunity. Keep taking those no's, keep taking those chances. PTG365 Academy. Change your whole fucking life, you dig?
And there's only 5,000 slots, so make sure the slots are filling up now. We just had the site up only about 2 or 3 days now. There's a couple hundred people already there, and almost 1,000 if I'm not mistaken. So you guys, 1478 to be exact. So you guys have to sign up now.
1478?
Yeah,
We're closing at 5,000.
We're closing at 5,000. Let me
I can't be like that, but it come out April 9th to the 11th, that's the sale. And we're gonna close it. We're gonna close the portal to like November. Close the portal. I ain't gonna teach you how to get verified. And the one-on-one sessions is 100,000. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like that
It's a
point.
buck.
He upped it.
It's a buck.
You went up the ladder.
Oh,
That's
buck.
all. That's all the ladder.
It's
For real.
about 100K.
He went up the ladder.
Invest 100K to make some millions. Up to you. You want it or not. So
I'll
right now, it's when it drops, it's 1995. $5 under 2,000. What the
Yes.
fuck?
Yes.
You can't even. Man, my baby mom's bags cost more than $2,000. No cap, like you can't even buy a pair of
No cap.
shoes.
I'm 42.
Like, I ain't gonna hold
Depending
you.
where you at with
My
that.
car note,
2,000.
my car note for my 2021 lime green with lime green interior is 4,600. 2,000 can't even pay for the CLS.
My insurance.
That's a fact.
My insurance. My insurance on one car's a bin, so my insurance on one car's a bin, so I don't sign up. That shit went up. Yeah, my license just like yours.
Like this, like that.
It's a bin.
It's more. Listen, we appreciate y'all.
It's a bin.
Tap in PTG365 Academy. We here.
I appreciate
you,
I
King.
appreciate y'all.
I appreciate it.
Yours is, I ain't gonna yours is like 500.
Mine's a bin.
Appreciate it.
Yours is more than
Appreciate it.
$100.
Bin.
Yo, let's go eat this halal guy.
Yeah.